Hello again and welcome back to March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis. And most of you will know by the size of this box what I've got here. So this is a AliExpress Blythe which I ordered I think at the end of December or something like that. It did come a while back, I just haven't gotten around to actually opening it properly. I had peeked in, so I know the doll's in there at least. I do have a few of the AliExpress Blythes. Since we moved, a lot of stuff could have made it out of box and stuff like that, and they are still sort of packed away. I'm kind of coming to the conclusion I don't need that many that I have, so I might be at some point trying to pass them on to new homes maybe. But yeah, I kind of said I wasn't going to get any more, and then I saw this one popped up. I don't go on AliExpress very often. There was a time when I was getting quite a bit from there, but now it's kind of just every now and again I'll go and check just to see if what I'm looking for is on there. But yeah, I kind of popped on there for looking probably for something completely different, and this popped up on my feed or front page or whatever, and I thought, oh actually that's really cute. And yeah, so anyway, look, I'm going to open this up and we're going to have a look at her. I'm also going to be dressing her because they don't come with clothes. So yeah, let me get this open. So I've already cut it open. As I said, I did peek in and see. So here we are. So it was basically the hair which kind of struck me, and the way that they'd taken the photographs of her. She looked really nice in the pictures. I'm hoping that she is as nice in real life. So here she is. She's kind of wrapped up. She's kind of wrapped up like a mummy here in bubble wrap. So that is her there. And we've also got the hands, which I'll be honest, I never change out, I never use. I've got so many of these things. I'm sure you can do something amazing with them, like make, I don't know, earrings out of them or necklaces or whatever. But yeah, I rarely change them out. They tend to just stick with the same hands. So let's get rid of these bits here and we will release her. So she's very well wrapped, and obviously she was in a box. I think when I got her, she was kind of on offer, but I hadn't bought any for years. So when I actually went on there, I was a little bit surprised by how expensive that they seem now. Particularly when, you know, you consider they're bootlegs really, aren't they? There we go. So we're looking okay so far. Obviously they've got this on them to kind of protect their faces, which is always good, and I do have a collection of these as well, along with a rubber band, because I seem to have a collection of those too. So let's take this off, and then we'll just pull this down here. So here we go. So she's got this thing over her head for her fringe, because she's got a fringe there. It was basically the pink and sort of brown hair which first attracted me. So in some of the pictures she had a very straight bob, and in other pictures she had a kind of a fluffy one. So I was kind of aware that it might be the fluffy one that I ended up with, which I do seem to have. I think there's a way that I can probably de-fluff it. But for now, let's just have a look. Let's have a look at her eyes, because we need to check that all the eyes are working and everything. So she's got a side grey there, if you can see it. Let me try and bring her up. There we go. I hope you can see that. So she has a side grey. She has got a bit of a droopy eye there. There we go. So she's got blue eyes there, front facing, and she has sort of side glancing. Now I kind of think they're sort of amber coloured or a little bit orange. I don't know if you can see what colour they are, because I'm looking at the little screen on my camera and it looks quite dark, but hopefully you can see it. So they are kind of like a very sort of light orange colour. And then finally we have our old favourite, the pink eye. There we go. Now, the other thing that interested me about this doll was I don't have any sort of matte faced ones, and this one has got a matte face. So look, I'm going to take this off her face so we can actually look properly. The nice thing about the bootleg Blythes is that their hair is always really nice. But yeah, you don't really have to kind of think, oh, I've got to give her a dolly spa now, because the hair is normally pretty good. But yeah, so her face is a matte face, which, as I say, I've never had before. She's also got eyebrows, which, you know, I don't have any with eyebrows either. And she's got this lip, and it's actually like a glossy coral colour, which is quite nice. And she's got blushing on her cheeks as well. So the face up is actually quite nice, and obviously a bit different to what I've had before. The body is kind of the usual one that you get with these. I'm not really a fan. I know that it provides a lot of articulation for them, but there's something really kind of clunky about the body that I just don't like, and I'll probably be swapping it out at some point. But you know, that's not for now. That's kind of down the line somewhere. So I am going to pop her in some clothes now, and we'll have a quick look at her in those. Okay, so here we go. The outfit isn't quite as curated as I thought it was going to be. I'm still kind of trying to sort out doll clothes, which are in various places. So this was an eclectic, interesting, random look that I put together here. So this sort of blouse that she has on, this was from AliExpress originally, and it's actually quite a nice piece. There's Velcro all the way down the back, so obviously, you know, she can fit into it. But all of the seams are hemmed, everything is kind of really nicely done. There's no raw edges or anything. And obviously it's got these really nice sort of sleeves here. I don't really know what you call them. It's not balloon sleeves, is it? I can't remember. Comment down below if you know what they are. But these kind of big sort of like flouncy sleeves, which I do actually quite like. I also really like the shape of it as well. These skin tight red sort of like leggings were actually a gift from Mana and Darren over at Dolls Rescued. A couple of years back, they sent me a Valentine advent calendar, which I kind of unboxed in the lead up to Valentine's Day, and this was part of it. So I quite like this. I quite like the sort of the red with this. I thought that went quite nicely. And finally I've got this pair of brown boots, and again I think these were another AliExpress special there. So yeah, so that is her. Let me know what you think of her in the comments down below, and what you think of the AliExpress Blythes. As I say, I don't think I'm going to get any more. I literally saw this one and really liked her, mainly because of the hair, although, you know, it wasn't kind of the curly effect I wanted. I'm sure there's a way I can actually uncurl it, but I kind of wonder how it will sit on her once it is actually kind of straightened. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what I decide on. So if you enjoy the video, please give it a like. Please also subscribe if you haven't done so already. And please share the video if you know anyone else that'd like this kind of content. And I will see you in the next video. So until the next time, bye.